on another beautiful winter's night here in tonight. Dylan Brooks, Royce O'Neal, and the big man in the middle, Mark Wood, getting underway.
Nice form.
Royce gets an early look and deposits the first triple of the night. It was 4 of 7 last night. He's got 34 games this season age where he has made 3 or more threes. That is tied for third most in the association. Here is Lou Dort. Answers right back with a triple of his own. 35% on the season. Scoring is down this year is Mark Williams. And get a pivot foot. Early Phoenix turnover. Here is Wallace. No Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And Hartenstein takes the feed, and Brooks, just a couple of big bruising bodies going at it. Goody on the drive with a floater, can't get it. Williams, how about that tip in? Great extension.
It's just like a battle of wills, right? Suns go small pretty much, and the Thunder not changing their size.
Dort gets another open look. That one spins out on him. Had 7 points in their win Monday night against the Lakers in 29 minutes. Here is Brooks. Had the heater going last night in the first quarter. Finished with 23. The drive, the spin, the kiss. Joe and Chip, the whole bag there. On an early possession. Here is Jay Will, the hometown product, and cashes in the triple. Had that jersey retired at Perry High School last night. Sold out gymnasium. Congratulations to him. Second jersey he's had retired, high school and now collegiate. Brooks too strong with that 3-ball. Williams, little dribble hesitation. Feeding Dort, who cuts baseline.
You got to get back defensively. And you're not guarding a Pacific player. You just get to the nearest player.
Well, and you know, you talk about this all the time when a team is missing their best player, and the controller of the rock is Royce O'Neal off Jefferson. A sweet rainbow connection. Ties it up at 10.
But Royce knows he has to be aggressive tonight.
There's Hartenstein again, who's able to duck under and get a tough reverse for the finish. But you know, you talk about this all the time. With them missing Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, they almost become, in some ways, tougher to defend. You know the ball is going to be moving even more.
Exactly.
Gillespie gets it right back. Moving pass. Holmgren, and the big man finds a little cut to the basket. Williams gets it back with the left hand. Hartenstein steps out of the paint. Looking for the cut inside. There's Jordan Goodwin. Had 2 more steals last night. Royce. A little early heat check. Goody on the offensive glass. He'll step backfire. Leaves it short. Wallace able to corral it. And Goody trying to recreate that career high night that he had. 8 made threes when these two clubs met back in January. The Suns cover behind win. Holmgren bottled up. Hartenstein, they quickly reverse it. Finds Wallace from beyond the arc. Hartenstein there to wrestle it away. Holmgren.
The offensive rebounding from both teams paying dividends.
Now Hartenstein had been inactive the previous 4 matchups between these two teams. The Suns getting an early look at him for the first time this season with this current Suns roster. Is that longer to a few of those experts? As Mark Dagnall now in his 6th season.
What did he say?
Well, he just reminded all those experts, you know, and the critics about the prediction of the Suns winning fewer than 31 games for the season. Talk about the home bounce there. And you see 3 guys in street clothes you'd love to see in uniform. Hopefully they will be. And the Suns return from the break. Really more injury management than anything as Williams finds an opening inside. Royce with a sweet dive. Here is Wallace on the dribble penetration. He's it wound the wing now to Holmgren. Gillespie defending. Dort using a big body inside. Holmgren kind of bobbled momentarily. Tied up there on the baseline
today.
70. Where you were at.
Well, I was on top of a mountain climbing it. Oh, my land. What was I thinking about? Good thing I got back down in time for the game.
Brooks able to work his way into the paint. Can't connect on that one. The other Jalen Williams on the floor. Steps up, fires a three, too strong. Thought he got clipped, no foul call. Wallace trying to do the dance with Williams on a tough drive in reverse for Jason Wallace.
Yeah, that was tough. I mean, Mark was in no man's land. Didn't want to give the three up.
It's another one of the mini Kentucky products. Is Dort grabbing the jersey of Brooks.
Yeah, Brooks, Dillerson shot that one. I mean, he had a lane right to the rim.
On the drive, tough finger roll finish. And Wiggins coming off the bench. Scoreless in the game Monday against the Lakers in his 15-minute run. Goody on the drive, tangled up, doesn't matter. Takes it over the top of Wiggins.
A lot of similarities between the Suns and Oklahoma City in regards to their wing players. All of them can play physical.
Well, and it speaks to why these are two of the top defensive teams in the league. Williams connects on the three ball. 3 of 5 in the game Monday when he had 19 minutes, 11 points in that win over LA. Brooks, a nice little step through, left the finger roll short though. 7-point advantage here for the Thunder. Williams, early heat check, won't get it. That rebound caroms into the hands of Goody. O'Neal on a crossover, collision there with Williams. A nice hit.
Make them pay the price before they set their defense.
Bouye sees an opening, goes on the attack, can't get it, but inside to clean it up was Oso. Yeah, and further evidence of especially sharing of the ball, just really making this defense work as they do the work there, force the turnover, and Brooks with a nice left-hand finish.
No, Dillon's not the high flyer to go dunk it, but he's got all that left-right hand stuff at the rim. You're not going to get it.
Wallace off the Williams screen comes in with a little teardrop, and he's crying after that air ball. Goodwin driving, jammed up there, lost the rock. Dort drives it down the floor. Off to Wallace, across the floor. Kenrich Williams, who just checked into the game and promptly splashes home a three. Now, he was scoreless in his 4 minutes Monday. Knocks that one down. 38% shooter on the season. Both teams utilizing their depth tonight. Close out by Williams. Got in the shooting eye of Brooks to force the miss there. Ford thought about the three. Instead, he'll drive and get the reverse. Timeout, Phoenix. A.J. Mitchell. Expect to get both those guys back post All-Star break, as the Suns hope to get all three of their stars back. Bouye driving on Isaiah Joe. He'll look at the step back. Williams over the backdoor cut to Joe in traffic. Bouye got a hand on it to knock it out of bounds. As if they couldn't get any deeper. Isaiah Joe with a high arching three ball. 40% three-point shooter. That is a guy you've got to crowd behind the stripe. Pocket pass Oso, swings it across to Goody, sets, fires, bullseye.
But you see how quick Caruso got out there to challenge it, though. You're not getting open shots against this group.
Here is Holmgren way out on the wing, puts it on the deck, drives across Oso with a finger roll, can't get it. Coffee there for the rebound for Phoenix. Quickly up the floor, Coffee sprints to the cup. Suns could use some more of that.
And I said it's one of the keys. Get a rebound, run. So they don't set that defense.
Goodwin switching off on Holmgren. Hartenstein able to lean inside.
Good to see Coffee take off. That's what he needs to do. Be able to get your touches early, get a layup or two, get that confidence going.
Opportunity to get more immersed with the offense and defense as we get a message from our friends at Y-Refi.
Is private student loan debt wrecking your family's life? Don't let private student loan debt ruin your life. Call Y-Refi today.
Gillespie takes the handoff. Caruso trying to stay with him. Oso. Thunderous slam in the face of Hartenstein. Welcome to the Boom Room.
Hartenstein won't do that again. He tried to jump that handoff, and he got jumped.
Oso coming off his first career double-double last night. 10 and 10. Added 2 blocks as well. Joe takes the handoff. Guy's just a lethal three-point shooter. 19 points Monday, 27 minutes. Coffee short on that three. Here is Caruso. Suns nearly had the strip. Tangled up there with Coffee. Caruso coming off a season-high 17 points against his old club, the Lakers. Holmgren inside.
And I get it.
And Jordan Ott is saying the same thing. Like the ball was down below his waist. There was no effort to shoot the basketball. Benefited with a similar call if such a play arrived.
He pushed him.
Well, and yeah, Hartenstein pushing Oso. A plus 35 in favor of the visitors from Dallas. That is the biggest disparity in the league this season. The previous high was 28. No team had won being outshot from the line by 35 or more since the Lakers did it in 2013, 2014. They become the 9th team in history to win. And the teams previously, the record, 8 and 56 is Oso. Rising up over the top of Hartenstein.
Do it every time. And Hartenstein wants to kind of hedge and help out, make them pay.
Joe tied up there defensively by Goodwin. Now gets a switch. Joe with a handoff on the drive. Flips a pass across to Caruso. Lines up the 3 ball off the mark. Goodwin with the rebound.
They'll go through stretches where they don't make that shot, and then they get aggressive and try to get to the rim.
Gillespie lines up the 3 ball off the mark. Caruso with a rebound. Thunder 6 of 12 from downtown. Suns are 4 of 14. Joe left all alone. Not the man you want to lead alone, standing in the corner. And Joe a perfect 3 of 3 from beyond the arc.
Pick your poison.
Coffee, corner 3 on the line, but bouncing high and into the hands of Hartenstein. Suns facing their biggest deficit now at 16. Holmgren on the drive. Tough reverse. Timeout Phoenix. Into Williams. Here is McCain. McCain lobbing that one way over the head of Hartenstein. McCain just his 2nd year out of Duke. Royce catch and shoot 3 ball. Score it.
Yeah, Royce got to stay aggressive.
Yeah.
I mean, he's the one that's making shots. This is his turn to shine.
9 points. McCain on the backdoor cut. Williams in the corner. Back outside to Joe. They run him off the 3-point line. Hartenstein handoff in traffic. Williams. There's 2.5 on the clock. Williams on the catch and shoot. Now, pull up while the elbow, no good. Out to Royce, squares, fires. Williams with the rebound. 25-10 scoring advantage in favor of the Thunder bench to the Suns.
He threw it away from him so it wouldn't.
That's number 16. Picked up the 15th last night. Out to Joe. Deep 3 on the way. Got the shot. got a foul. Called on Jamari Bouye.
And Jamari got to know, you're in the bonus. Like, you can't push a guy on that weak side. The weak side is where they're hopes that the ball bounces over their head. But in regards to putting your hands on them, it's going to be an automatic foul.
Now, Joe already 14 points. He's had 19 or more in 3 of the last 4 games. Well on his way here. Purchase one Dos Equis 12-pack and receive a City Edition inspired replica jersey at any Fry's location across the valley. Must be 21 and older. Limit to 1 per customer. Visit suns.com/buy-dose to upload your receipt and receive your jersey. Yeah, Suns need a quality 6-minute stretch here. Brooks driving, hits the pull-up. And if you're scoring at home, Oklahoma City has yet to commit a foul, at least according to the stat sheet. Joe gets the ball. Problem is, he's inside the 3-point line. Williams all over Royce O'Neal again. Oklahoma City has yet to commit a foul. Brooks driving. There's a whistle. First free throw attempt of the night for Dillon. Thunder 10 of 12. The Suns 2 of 3. Dillon gets 1 of 2. King to the handoff. He gets an open look. Fires it over Williams. Well, if it's possible, the Thunder may have performed another heist, because you look at McCain, a first-round pick by Philadelphia. He's dealt with injuries in his brief career, but a lot of people high on that young man. As Goody feeding it up top to Williams, can't tip it up and in. As Suns is struggling to get the ball through the net right now. McCain on the drive, dribble hesitation, scoops it over the left hand. And their bench is just destroying surgical work on the Suns, 36-10. They average 40 per night. As Brooks on the drive, tough finish.
And got a piece of Williams as well.
Bouye got a hand on that. Yeah, you'd like to see if they could pull within 14-15. McCain feeling frosty. 3 straight buckets from Jared McCain, second year out of Duke. He scored 7 Monday in his 14-minute run. Brooks on the drive, tangled up inside, strong left-hand finish. Again, no and-one opportunities for Dillon Brooks. Dillon with 11. Wallace on the drive. Suns knock it out of his hands for the turnover. Bouye. He'll hold on, finds a trailing O'Neal. Back outside now to Brooks. Inside feed to Williams, tapped away by McCain.
You gotta throw the ball high. Let him go get it.
Bouye tapped it away. Wiggins able to recover. Now timeouts. Mark Dagnall and the